Good afternoon. This is Mike Palmer from Mike Palmer Homes. Outside a home we finished a few months ago. Summer's coming to an end, so they're going to be planting their shrubs. We didn't plant them when they built the house because this hot Carolina summer, because the heat would have destroyed those bushes. But anyway, see, we did a nice circular drive here. We call this house plan the Baxter. You notice that window there doesn't really exist. It's just an accent put there with the in the brick. That was right where this customer's workshop was, so we did not want to. He didn't want to worry about having to bump into the window there. In the garage here, we got a two-car garage. It's a side entry. Has a workshop over there. All kinds of fun stuff. And this is how we get into the house. But you notice in the house there's very little step there. We actually lowered the crawl space and raised a slab so they could easily put a ramp there if they ever wanted that for handicap access in the future. Anyway, so we did an 18-foot wide door and a bit of an oversized garage. We also put this back here, extra garage space for parking. Anyway, let's go take a look inside. There's that window access right behind the workshop, that window detail, that faux window. Notice this lot had some slope this way, so the stairs got a little higher than we would have liked, but that was the only way to really make it come out with this circular driveway. I don't know if you recognize that plan there, but it's called the Quinn that we built for our customer. Fortunately, they have to move and just sold it, but anyway, and their lawn, late August lawns take a beating, so give it a couple of months here in North Carolina and the lawn will be beautiful. They found this unique brick color with our tapered column and our knotty pine tongue and groove ceiling, and that's a unique blue. Love that color. And they put in the Ring doorbell. Now we come in the foyer. Now, we had built a plan very similar called the Verano, where they closed this in as an office. They chose to do their office open. We come in the foyer, you get a view of the whole great floor plan. And you're going to see a lot of personal touches because they have moved in. Most of our houses are vacant. This one, now that is a craftsman style wainscoting in the front area here. And that went all the way around the office as well. And it's an open office. He's got lots of cool memorabilia here, and here's a column that opens it up. And now if you looked on a Verano plan, that was complete. We had an angle and that was closed off. Also on another modern farmhouse plan, we did the same thing. Now we did a field stone here on the fireplace. It's a pretty dramatic fireplace. I love the angle there, angle of the TV, and that chimney runs floor to ceiling. And they did just a single built-in over here on the side. And this built-in was kind of dumb. They just did 3 shelves and a granite top. Which is a little more economical and just a little less busy than the full built-in. And we did a hearth. I'm a hearth person. Not everybody is. But you look at those hurricane shutters, the storm shutters, really nice. I mean, look at that dining area. And they got a place that's just so, look at that light fixture. That's a cool light fixture. And kitchen, huge island with a double sink. That's one of the nice features about this is the size of this kitchen. It makes it stand out. Instead of cabinets here, they went ahead with these open shelves. We've got, it's just kind of a wavy subway tile, but for the clean lines. And if you look at that tile, the way it matches with the trim. And what's usually they do, you go with a darker wall and a lighter trim, but this contrast here, they kind of put that chocolate latte color on the crown mold, and I love the way it came out, the way the trim blends in with this house. And of course the great room is vaulted. The pantry, nice big old pantry. Lots of space. These laminated shelves, look at this. All right, let's go back here to the back 2 bedrooms. Well, there's a drop zone. Obvious for hanging. And take a look out here at the powder room. is a variation of this plan. They got a nice powder room. Of course, with granite tops and their custom mirrors. And so let's take another look at the garage. Another look at the garage. So we got bedroom 2 and 3. Bedroom here. So they just made this as a pocket office, but craftsman style doors. It's traditional craftsman style trim with that 1-inch overhang. And this is a Jack and Jill bath. A nice 12 by 24 tile floor. And here's a pocket door that goes into bedroom number 3. Look at that bed. Anyway, and we put an outlet for the TV up there above closet door. Now, in this bath, they did a tile surround on the tub, that nice niche, the nice bypass door. I want to check this out because we were told it was a little stiff, that it would wear in over time. Still a little stiff, but it's still new, so relatively new. All right, look at that gold mirror. And this is an oversized vanity. I guess if you had 2 kids, wanted to build this house plan, you could put his and her sinks in here. And it's big enough, you could put even his and her sinks and a knee space to sit. Anyhow, we'll go through bedroom 3 here. And we will take a look. Let's just get another view of this whole great room area. Dining room area here. I don't know if this gets a feel for it, but this really makes the house here. It makes that open theme, but you got the areas separated with the vault and the header over there. So now we'll go back to the master bedroom. We'll get the coat closet over here, spare closet. Master suite. I was told this was called the Biltmore Suite by one of my customers. You look at the crown. Crown mold is a double tray, and they do have some distributed audio speakers, and they put recessed can lights in the ceiling. I love that darker trim. It's really unique. The TV's hung on the wall, and a Mike Palmer Home signature window seat. But you see how they went with 2 different colors here? That's really cool. And these nice pillows. Pillows are their addition, not mine, but anyhow. And we put a crown mold up in the window seat. So this window seat's almost like an away space. It's almost like a separate space. Got windows on either side of the bed. I think it would be pretty cool if we had a transom window up above that bed. That would be something to add. Anyway, you see the tile? But that's a master suite. I mean the master bathroom suite. And this is what's been called the suite from the Biltmore house. You've got your master tub here. That tub. Room for 2 with head cushions. You've got, that's your commode room in there. There's hers. And look at that coffee center. And we're currently going to build something, an insert there that can put the coffee center in there. That was going to be a mini fridge, but that got changed midstream. So we're waiting. Actually, I need to give him a nudge to get that done a little quicker. Now here's his suite. Now he did cut that shorter so that they could have this linen closet. That was like kind of a last minute addition, but they put the linen closet there because he did not need nearly as much counter space, but they do like having the extra closet. Now, they've got all sorts of controls for different wands and sprayers. We put a floor to ceiling glass on top of that wall so you can see all that, so you don't hide all that tile. It makes it feel bigger. And this is their addition. Look at that custom chandelier in the bathroom. That really just helps set it off. Oh, and don't forget the TV. Got to have the TV in the bathroom. But this is a bathroom you can hang out in. Now this is a shower. There's a niche there. We call this is a footrest niche. So, for those of you that like to shave your legs, you can put your foot right up on the niche there. Went with a square drain. And it's just a very simple one shower. And they got hooks on each side. One shower control, but it's not right under there, so you can set the temperature and not have to stick your foot under the rain shower head. And that is the fan can, meaning it's a recessed light with the exhaust fan in it. In his closet, went ahead and did, this one has a washer dryer in between, which is cool because you'll get your washer dryer right where you take off your clothes, and very efficient, organized clothing. And well, we call this as a car wash style shower because you walk in from one side or the other. So couples can each walk in from their own side. Now this is a closet to die for. Absolutely die for. There's a chair worthy of Cleopatra with a nice accent rug with hardwood floors. Look up here. Look at their chandeliers. That's like one of the coolest things ever. And we have a whole closet organizer. Now, with all this, okay, all the wonderful shoes, and what master closet would be complete without your retro refrigerator, complete with metal handle. That is a cool detail. So you can have all your bottled water or Perrier or whatever you want while in your master closet. And there's the window over there. I don't know if you remember some of our other plans. We had the same closet. We didn't have the separator wall, but separate closets. My wife says that our next house will definitely have his and hers closets. Oh, and we put 4 outlet receptacle right there. So you have all you need. Anyway, here's the shower from the other view. There's your footrest niche. And like that niche on this side of the wall, because it hides everything. Because you don't want to see it from here on the approach. One more look at the Biltmore master bath. That is such a cool feature. Now, oh, back porch. Got French doors back here. With the custom shutters. They're just nice and open. This is not screened. This is just an open back porch. Covered porch. Knotty pine tongue and groove ceiling fan. Come back, they got this nice wooded lot so they can, you know, watch the wildlife and the deer and antelope play. That lot next door, that vacant lot, is owned by Mike Palmer Homes, so we'll have an attraction coming soon. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed seeing this house. Please feel free to hit the like or the subscribe button. You can hit the little bell if you want to be notified of any future videos. We really appreciate you all watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us.